Hey you guys, it's me. I'm back with another video. I know you guys see something different from the last one that I did. It's all this luxuriousness going on here, y'all. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Alright, so I get a lot of questions all the time. People are always asking me, how is it that I get my lock extensions and how do I get them to stay and look natural over time? So, I'm going to show you. So, I left out some, so I've been kind of doing it for a couple of hours. Being honest, it takes me now, because my hair is in the plaits for the dreads, it does take me a lot less time than it used to take me when I had my hair in free hair. So pretty much what you'll need is the dread extensions. Now I get mine done by this girl, I think her name is Chocolate Dip on Instagram. She actually does an amazing job. I've been reusing mine for about a year and they're still intact. I have a whole head full, and I also have more. I have more in some colors as well. If you guys would like to see that, it's kind of like, doesn't look great, but do you see that? It's like a purple gray color. She customizes them for you. She also does the crochet braids, if you're interested in those as well. I just love the product itself, myself. But that's a me thing. It could be a you thing if you want it to be. Or you can make them yourself if you don't want to pay the money. I personally don't have time to be making them myself. So what I do is I have the dread. Now remember, I've been using my dread for a while, so when you get yours, it'll probably be a little neater. But when she does them either with this loop here in it for the crochet or the free braid. Now what the free braid is it's the dread and then it's the loose free hair here, and then you just connect it to your hair. I don't like that way. That way it gets a little tangled. That way is better when you're doing permanent locks. So you know, I prefer this way. Now, what you'll need, the dread, and for this, I'm not using a comb because my spaces are already parted and completed for the most part, and I'm just kind of finger combing through them. I also like it more that way as well. I like the more natural look. Also, get a bag of rubber bands, y'all. Get the good rubber bands, not the ones that are like $1 and pop, because this is going to pop. Also, you don't want it to be tugging at your hair or anything like that, because if you're like me, you use your hair to curl it or to wrap it, excuse me. So I take that end with the loop and I take this here, this one right here. That's what I'm choosing. So you see, I'm just gonna pull it apart here, and then I'm gonna, of course, secure these to the side so that they don't get in the way. You don't end up wrapping them as well. Now I have this. Now I take the braid. Also remember to wash your hair after each time. I like to put it in really hot water and kind of cleanse it out a few times, and then do the shampoo process and then do the hot water again, just to make sure that I'm cleansing out any bugs or anything like that, because especially I know with my hair, I live in Texas. There are these little gnats that fly around all the time, and they get caught in your hair and all types of things. So you just want to make sure that any residue or anything like that is gone. So now I've taken the hair. Also, I've already pre-moisturized my hair, even though I will also be putting some more moisture after I'm done, or some more lotions and oils, really. So now I'll take it, and we're going to essentially, if you can see this, wrap it here because you want a natural look. You don't want the bullet or anything like that. That looks unnatural. So you're going to take it, you're going to pull it as close to your scalp as you want to. I don't do mine really that tight because I just don't like that kind of tension on my hair. And I know that I can always take it out and redo it myself if it doesn't look as good. But if you can see, this is where we're at right here. I am in the process of creating the braid. So now it's in my hair, right? So what I'll do is I will take this long strand that came from the dread, connect them both together, put my braid here. You see my braid? I'll put my braid under the wrap here. So now you should have one situation, and then you will take that wrap braid, and in whichever direction you're wanting to wrap it in, you will start wrapping down. Now remember, if your braid gets from up under that braid, it's fine. The people really can't see it at all, and almost like they're like really staying in your head. And even if they can, they won't be able to tell what it is. It just makes it look a little more natural with lumps and humps and things like that. Where I like that, you might not, so you might want it a little neater. See how mine's is? I like it this way because in 2 days, it's going to fluff up. It is going to look like it is growing out of my scalp. And now, in case you guys can see that, there's really like no bullet. It just looks like it's growing out of my scalp. So here, we take the rubber band. I like to take it close to the bottom of the braid and then leave wherever at the top. Leave that last rubber band at the top. That way I know it's all secured. And boom. Now this is that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is do some more for you guys. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of more, or just do the rest of my head for you guys so you can see how that goes. And I'll do this one again so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and then we'll see. So once again, now remember I have my own locks, so I'm supposed to kind of be twisting my hair. Since I don't feel like doing that, I'm just trying to make sure I maintain it and keep it together. But this is the line, this is everything here, this is everything here, okay? And then once again, I take the dread hair at the loop, and then I go in at the loop where the loop connects. I start my braid, I guess like you would a box braid, and then proceed. You braid down about 3 or 4 times. Then you take this hair, which is not your hair, it is the dread hair, and you connect it to the braid hair, which here you see the braid hair and the dread hair are connected. So then I will take the dread hair and the braid hair that are connected, and I'm going to go start wrapping. And we're going to wrap, and we're going to wrap. And now remember, it doesn't need to be as neat. It doesn't need to be neat. It doesn't necessarily need to be as sloppy. It's just really at your requirements and what you need and what you like for your hair. I know that I like my dreads a little lumpy and stuff. I feel like that does make it look a little bit more real. So, of course, that's how I do mine. But, you know, it's all about preference. So, boom. And there's another one. Completed in. And it looks pretty natural for the most part. So now, I was looking at it, and I see this one here. It's one of them that I already completed in the back. And now, granted, when you put the mousse on your hair, these will, for the most part, go away and kind of blend in. I kind of don't care that it will do that. I don't like that. So I'll take it, continue to twist it, And then the rubber band that we already have on, see, I just went ahead and I pulled at that and I took it down a little bit. And I popped it. Okay. So that's gone. So I guess you could do that as well. Take another rubber band. And was it this one right here? Okay. So remember, we're gonna just wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. You're at the end now. I'm going to wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. Right? Now we have nothing. Now, take your rubber band, start from above the wrap. So my finger at current right now is where the wrap ends. The rubber band is above that. I'm going to go ahead and take it down, and then take it down, take it down, and then for the last time, I'm going to take it up. Boom. So now, that's done. I'm going to do another one. So I'm back, you guys, and with the finished product. So this is my hair behind me. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's pretty long. I chose to go with all black this time because why not? Also, after I sprayed it with my spray bottle of stuff, and then I added mousse into it. So now I know you can see that there's like little trinkets and things in my hair. I'm a big fan of things like that. So there are a few around here and things. But for the most part, this is it. My edges is not really done, but okay, this is it. So, thank you for watching another episode of Uncensored by Design. Remember, always like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.